October is finally here. Creeper's already wearing his costume. The new horror film Good Boy is hitting theaters. There's no better way to start the spooky month than with a brand new horror movie. So let's get into it and talk about Good Boy. Good Boy follows a dog named Indy and his owner Todd after they moved into a new home. But slowly, Indy begins to realize that there are dark, supernatural forces in the house targeting Todd, so it is up to him to keep his owner safe. So like everybody else, when I saw the trailer and heard the premise for this one, I was like, yeah, I have to go see this, like no question. But sometimes movies like this can just feel gimmicky, like, oh yeah, you're just trying to get by on the fact that you're doing something kind of unique and they don't work. But after watching this one, it's not one of those at all. This one definitely works. And right off the bat, I'm just going to talk about the star of the film, Indy, the dog, of course. And watching it, I was like, there's absolutely no way that this dog was this well trained to be acting this good. Like, there's no way. The whole time I was watching it, I was like, I just kept thinking, I was like, I mean, it's just impossible. Like, were they like, come here, hey, look over here, like making noises and shit, like to get him to look like, there's no way this dog was trained. Like, I was ready to get home and like do some research. But then luckily, after the credits, there's like a whole mini documentary and behind the scenes and telling you how they did it. And yeah, they did just make noises and shit. He had no training. They just shot it over, I think they said like 3 years. They did an excellent job because they made this dog look like the best dog actor ever. They really do a great job at making you feel the dog's emotions, and obviously dogs can't emote, so it's reliant completely on the way everything is shot. And I mean, they really just pulled it off. And because the dog is so curious, so scared, and they do such a great job at putting you in the dog's shoes, so to speak, you as an audience member are also curious and also scared. And I mean, it keeps you engaged the entire runtime. And it isn't a long runtime, but with like no dialogue, I mean, I could see this, scaring away casual viewers, but I think they did such a great job that even for casual moviegoers, I mean, they're going to be hooked. And I think that alone is really impressive. Dogs being able to see ghosts and stuff in horror movies is nothing new, but we've never seen it from the dog's perspective. So they ask the question, like, how far can that go? What can they see? And they get creative with it, and they make some choices, and they worked for me. The director, Ben Leonberg, does a great job at building suspense throughout the movie with scares sprinkled throughout, but there's a nice, slow escalation. It kind of had me like, okay, where's this all leading? Something has to go down. What's going to go down? And then we get to the climax. Shit gets crazy. There's a nice little twist in there, and I was there for it. I loved it. This film really is centered around Indy, the dog. You don't even see a human face other than on a TV until like the very end of the film. It was kind of like in old cartoons when they would hide the adults' faces. It kind of reminded me of that. And the main human character, Todd, the owner, is just going through it, getting attacked by demons, ghosts, whatever. And then he's also dealing with cancer, which the ghost might be the cause of, or they're just making it way worse. And poor Indy just has to sit around and watch and try to help the best that he can. But yeah, so there's also the cancer angle with the demon angle. And dogs, they say, can detect cancer and stuff like that. They say dogs can see ghosts. So they're doing both things, and not like in a metaphor way. They straight up are stating these things about the dog. Like there's a scene where the owner's sister is calling him and talking about, oh, the dog might be detecting your sickness, blah, 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 stuff like that. So it's not a metaphor. They're just literally doing both. And I mean, I think they could have added some more nuance instead of just straight up saying, hey, this is what we're doing, and also ghosts. But I guess that's kind of me nitpicking. It didn't bother me. It didn't hurt the film, but I think they could have, like I said, added that nuance instead of just being so straightforward about it. Good Boy does a great job at keeping you engaged from beginning to end. The main character is amazing and super likable, of course. They take what's already a really interesting concept and build on it and get very creative. The visual storytelling, which a film like this really relies on visual storytelling, expertly done. Building of suspense, great, like I mentioned earlier. Very good scares, and the film just looks good. It's shot very well. It's a really cool, interesting type of movie, and I highly recommend it. I can't wait to see what this team does next. So those were my thoughts on Good Boy. Let me know yours if you've seen it, and please subscribe. I talk about things like movies, video games, TV, and more, or go check out some of my other stuff. I'm really trying to stay consistent with YouTube, but life gets in the way. But I appreciate you watching this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.